Good morning. It's already getting hot and it's not even 10 o'clock. But I thought I'd do a little garden update. Someone asked me a while back about a garden update. It's very weedy. I'm very sorry it's this way, but we've been having extremely hot temperatures, high humidity. But things are growing. I've already picked purple hull peas twice, well, including last night, or late yesterday evening. You can see there'll be plenty more. I'm hoping to can up a bunch of that, and we ate some last night too. My wax beans are doing good. It looks like the green beans are okay, but they're starting to play out, and it's probably because of all that dang grass. Even though I mulched with cardboard in between these rows. These I used newspaper, but the newspaper blew around. And I'm going to be honest with you, at my age, I'm not going to get out here and do a lot of weed pulling and hoeing, because I'll probably hurt myself doing it. Okra is doing good. This is the longhorn okra, and it goes, right now it's up to about my hip, most of it. We've picked several times off of that and eaten it, and it's really good. I hope next time I pick it, I can throw it in with some mixed vegetables and make kind of a soup mix. Can't even find my carrots anymore. I'll be doing something different next year. I'll make a trench and do them different, but they're under there, and we do find some once in a while. Okay, we're getting a few tomatoes at a time. Just enough to eat and everything. As I said, it's just too brain hot to get out here. Second planting of tomatoes. I'm not doing any pruning on these. Kind of an experiment. I've got a tomato there, and several of them have tomatoes on them. My poke salad stand. I picked a bunch of it and took it up to my sister's and some other fresh vegetables, and we had a real good meal out of fresh picked vegetables. You can see these are doing pretty good. I hadn't tied them up. I haven't done anything. I'm just letting them kind of sprawl right now. Down here through the garden, or weed patch, however you want to call it. This is one of my sweet banana peppers that I've moved over here. And this thing is looking really good, and there's a nice banana pepper there. There's 4 of them out here, when you can find them. These are the yard-long beans. I want you to look how thick those are growing. They're just gorgeous. I was worried that they were growing real good, but weren't going to make beans. I'll take you around the other side and show you the beans. This is what the beans look like when they start growing. Thin. Not much to look at. There's a couple of them over here that are quite a bit bigger. Quite a bit bigger. These are called yard-long beans. They can up real good, and if anybody likes beans that stay crisp when they're canned, some more under here. These are the ones to get, because these are very sturdy beans. Anyway, there's quite a few out here. Look here. They will get real long. And they're doing good. This is lamb's quarter here. I'm going to pick some of it at some point and can it, I hope. And if we can get a break from the heat, that'd be great. I've got Clemson spineless okra down here. Maybe too shady for it, I don't know. But it's growing. And it'll eventually make some okra. This is my Silver Queen corn. This one's getting a tassel on it. From here, back this way, 2 rows of Silver Queen corn. And then right here, from here back this way, is strawberry popcorn. Oh, a red wasp. I probably should get out of here. So I'm hoping to get corn off of both of those. I planted some more wax beans. They were just what was left in the package. The other ones were very bushy, but for some reason the ones in the bottom of the package wound up, look at them, should have been trellised. The other ones didn't do this at all. So, I have no idea what's going on with that. Those store-bought potatoes that I planted, they're growing in the weeds and everything. Yeah, the garden is very bad looking right now. But right now I'm standing here sweating, and it's hot. It's supposed to be another scorcher up in the mid to upper 90s, high humidity, heat index up around 105. So I just can't get out here and do the garden like I want to. Even early in the morning, it's already in the 80s as soon as the sun comes up. But it is producing, so I guess I shouldn't really complain. It's just that if we don't get rain in the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to get some water out here to this stuff because it's really getting dry. My spaghetti squash growing up through here just like I wanted it to, blooming like crazy. There's one in there. There's a pretty big one down on the ground that's getting some yellow on it. There's several of them out here. My zucchini, you see the white powder I had to break down and get some Sevin dust and put on my stuff, because after all this time I wound up with an infestation of squash bugs. Yeah. And right now this is the only way I can think of. I mean, I know that there's lots of natural ways, but this is the only way right now to get them knocked out. Here you can see it's on my yellow squash too. We've gotten several meals off of this tiny little patch of yellow squash, and it's real good. Anybody that's eaten homegrown yellow squash knows that. Cucumbers, we've had enough to eat cucumbers about every day. This isn't a huge amount, and but it's enough for us to eat. Now next year I'm hoping to really do some expansion, get a little better weed control going on, and have more productive garden. Although I can't complain. I've canned some stuff out of my garden already, and so I'm really not hurting. But I've saved seeds. I've saved the seeds from the sugar pod peas, and I saved seeds from the English peas. So I'll have a good expansion of those next year. Believe it or not, there's a row of peppers down through here. Not much to look at right now, but we have picked peppers off of here like you would not believe. We've eaten them. I'll soon have enough jalapenos to make some sweet jalapeno pickles. Yeah, some people call them cowboy candy. We've had enough cayenne. We're getting enough cayenne to bottle it up and vinegar it for some pepper sauce for our beans and greens. The only one that I'm pretty much disappointed with is the chili pepper plant. It just hadn't done good at all. But it does have two on it. Right, there's one. There's one. And over here, okay, right over here, I've got a pumpkin. And it's not very big, and it looks like it's not going to get very big. It's the only one that came on this vine. So, I don't know if you call that a success or failure, but at least we did get a pumpkin. And it's funny looking, isn't it? A watermelon didn't do anything. This is our collards. Man, they are just getting eat up. And I do put Sevin on them every once in a while to try to get rid of the bugs. I don't know. It's just not looking good, is it? Well, you win some, you lose some, right? And right there, is a sunflower that came up on its own. I did not plant that. I don't even know how that sunflower seed got there. But it's huge. About the size of a dinner plate. So there you go. I think that's it for right now. Thanks for watching.